Happy New Year, friends. As we think of a new year, the beginnings of a new decade, I'm sure some of the things that come to mind are renewal, revival, restoration, new beginnings, a fresh start. And as I think about these things, I think of the story of one of my favorite biblical personalities, David. We see in Psalm 51 where he is repentant because he is called out on a sin. Sin in his life is pointed out to him, and he becomes repentant about it. And we see him saying in Psalm 51, verses 10 to 12, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Do not cast me away from your presence, and do not take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and sustain me with a willing spirit." There's a few things that David is asking for here in his renewal, in his revival, in his journeying with God. And those few things are: number one, he's asking for inward renewal by asking God to recreate, to create in him a new and clean heart, right? He's asking for the presence of God to be with him because he recognizes that he needs the presence of God in his life. And he's also asking for the Holy Spirit to not be taken away from him because he has seen what life can be like without the presence of the Spirit. He saw that in Saul when God took his spirit away from Saul. And so David recognizes that he needs these things in order to experience the joy of salvation. And so as we consider our born again experiences, I pray that we too would seek for inward renewal, for a growing desire for the presence of God in our lives, and a desperate need that we would recognize how much it is we need the Holy Spirit in our lives. I pray that your 2020 would be a blessed year as you recognize these things and ask God for them continually. May God bless you.